He's going to be dynamic. He's always dynamic. People are saying he's falling off, just like they're saying DeAndre Hopkins is falling off. Don't listen to them. They're morons.
In this video, we are giving you the best players to draft in the 2023 fantasy season. But first, we got some news.
I'm just going to run through some small things. Tyquan Thornton for the Patriots gets on IR. Juju could get a boost there. Could see some other guys. Zach Ertz, big guy for you, uncertain for week 1. Keep an eye on that, guys. If you're looking for a streaming tight end week 1, if it's starting already, Trey McBride is the tight end 1 there. Isaiah McKenzie's released from the Colts. The Colts only have 3 wide receivers on their roster, so that's really interesting going forward. They got Michael Pittman, Alec Pierce, and Josh Downs. Josh Downs is the rookie out of UNC. Those 3 guys are obviously the guys that they like there. Tevin Jenkins, offensive guard for Chicago Bears, placed on IR, missing the first 4 weeks. Shakes up that offensive line for the Chicago Bears a little bit. I wouldn't be too worried about it. Justin Fields is a very mobile guy, we all know. Could hurt Khalil Herbert the first few weeks. Something to look out for. Kareem Hunt, guys, has 4 offers from teams. Says he's waiting for the right offer. Kind of interesting given the running back market we've seen. Indy and New Orleans, I know he has offers from there. Not sure where else. JSN returns to practice. Big thing you and I were up in the air with. Broke his wrist, had surgery. We were surprised that the reports were saying he was going to be ready for week 1, but obviously it looks like he is. Next Thursday is the first game.
Yeah, week Sunday, 1 day.
Yeah, pretty close, but to see him, practicing already is a big boost for his stock, certainly. A.T. Perry, guys. Rookie wide receiver out of Wake Forest. A guy I really liked in the draft this year. Makes the roster for the Saints. A guy I think if we see Michael Thomas stay injured, I think A.T. Perry is a guy who could boom early. I predict him to be one of the top waiver wires within the first 3-4 weeks of the season. Someone to keep an eye on for sure if you're short at wide receiver. And to end things off, Jerry Jeudy avoids IR. So if he was placed on IR, he would have missed the first 4 weeks of the season. So that tells me that Jerry Jeudy will play within the first 4 weeks of the season. Good for his health, good outlook for his health. Again, a hamstring injury. Hamstrings are always tricky, can be a headache. Someone I would draft with caution if he's still sliding in your drafts and you're taking him as a flex. I'm okay with that. That's wrapping up news. So
yeah, let's get right into our guys, our players, our favorite players for this year that you guys should be drafting. Number 1 for me is going to be Aaron Rodgers in the quarterback position. Absolutely love Rodgers this year. I think last season was an absolute fluke. Back-to-back MVP the seasons before that. He has better weapons now, more energy coming out of that darkness retreat with some fire, with some passion to play. We've seen it in all the offseason stuff. Yep. Highly competitive division. I think that raises his level of game. ADP of 99, you're looking at the top of the 9th round, guys. I'm looking to get him in my league, probably in the 7th, because I know people are going to be scouting him in the 8th. That value is actually absurd where you can get him right now. Aaron Rodgers is my first guy at the quarterback position.
I think Rodgers is on a mini revenge tour. I think he want to prove to everyone like, hey, dude, I'm still Mahomes is number 1, but I'm right there.
Right, and Tom Brady 2.0, bro. He's coming back, new team.
I'm excited to see it.
It's gonna be so exciting.
My guy, also Carter's guy, very confident, can finish QB1 overall. Justin Fields, number 44 in terms of ADP, someone I will certainly be drafting in the 4th round. No problem reaching on that guy. I think he's the same caliber as Josh Allen and Jalen Hurts, obviously. Rushed for 1,000 yards last year, led the league in yards per carry. Enough said there. The passing should take a leap. DJ Moore's in there. You'll hear about him later from me. Justin Fields, guys, I'm really big on him. A huge upside. Gives you the floor with rushing. His arm's going to be better this year. They got a better offense in place. Go get Justin Fields in your draft.
So next I'm going with Rachaad White, 129 rushing attempts last season, 50 receptions on 58 targets. He only dropped 8 balls or got mistargeted or dropped it, didn't catch it. However that happened, 8 out of 58, guys. That's an insanely good conversion rate. I love that. Fournette being out tells me that number will go up as well. 129 rushes last year. That number will go up. Tampa will be playing from behind again, which only feeds more into this reception narrative I got going on right now. Belko in the 6th round, that's rare value, guys. You do not see that very often. And even guys that are going the 5th round that have very high upside, like J.K. Dobbins, probably won't see the same amount of work that he will with Gus Bust there. I love him at the RB2. I have been taking him as an RB1 in the 5th in some of my drafts. I think that this is great value and someone that you could definitely look to secure your running back or flex spot. If you're really in a crunch, go like me and take him as the RB1.
That's scorching hot. All right, guys. Running back, I don't know who to give you, but I'm giving you my guy. Through thick and thin, man. I've had him 4 years in fantasy. I'm looking to make it a fifth this year. Alvin Kamara. I don't care what you have to say. This guy is going to come back. I know he's on suspension the first 3 weeks. Just drafted him in the 5th round in one of my drafts just to get him. I think he's going to be much better in this offense. His offense is going to be better. Derek Carr is going to target him. He's going to be dynamic. He's always dynamic. People are saying he's falling off, just like they're saying DeAndre Hopkins is falling off. Don't listen to him. They're morons. Alvin Kamara, if you get him late in the 6th, 7th round, go get him. Set him on your bench for the first 3 weeks. Slot him in at your flex. When he comes back, you'll be more than pleased with it. Alvin Kamara is my guy at running back, will forever be my guy at running back as long as he's playing in the NFL.
Next is going to pair up at the wide receiver spot with Aaron Rodgers. I'm going Garrett Wilson, guys. Woo! These Jets are on fire this year. I love him. I'm going to watch every single Jets game if I can, if the Chargers aren't playing. Garrett Wilson last year, 147 targets, only 87 receptions as a rookie. Guys, he's going to take that second-year step. He's going to have someone that doesn't throw absolute bricks at him. Aaron Rodgers, guys, back-to-back MVP. I've already said it. Needs no introduction. Needs no edification. This is Aaron Rodgers, guys. We all know who he is. With Garrett Wilson, I think we see the same type of workload that Devontae Adams got, that Jordy Nelson got, that Christian Watson got at the end of last year. Absolute barn burner type of guy. I mean, he's going to be amazing. So far in this preseason, Aaron Rodgers is just staring into the eyes of Garrett Wilson like he's about to hit him with some type of bullet. I absolutely love him here. Currently taken at the 2-3 turn. I'm considering taking him at the 105. Honestly, I want this stack so bad, guys. You guys need to target him if you're in the later round of the first round. Do not take CeeDee Lamb, please. Go with Garrett Wilson.
You love these guys, don't you?
I love the Jets.
Garrett Wilson, Aaron Rodgers.
I'm stacking them, bro.
Well, guess what? I'm doing the same thing, baby. I'm giving you DJ Moore. He's Justin Fields' #1 target. He's going to be used. They traded the #1 overall pick for him, so you know they have big plans for him. Didn't put up the best production last year, but was playing with PJ Walker and Baker Mayfield. He had 7 touchdowns last year. You're going to see him in the red zone. He's a guy that at all depths of the field is going to get used. He's an electric player, still young. I love the guy. I love watching him. I think he's a great talent. They're going to use him on a bunch of different concepts. We have not seen a wide receiver like this in Chicago since probably Brandon Marshall in 2015 maybe. DJ Moore, guys, that's my guy. I'm not passing up on him. I'm drafting him before his ADP right now and not thinking twice about it.
I love that pick. Not as much as Garrett Wilson, but still a great pick. Next, we got Zach Ertz at the tight end position. 11.6 fantasy points per game last year in PPR formats. Finished as a tight end 1 in every single game he played. Not the tight end 1, a tight end 1, meaning top 12 guy. Can probably grab him in the last couple of rounds of your draft as not a lot of people are looking at him. Extremely valuable asset throughout his career when healthy. I mean, set and forget type of guy every year I've had him, and that includes last year. Obviously coming back from injury. We said earlier he is going to be out for the first week, but I think he comes back 2, 3, 4, somewhere pretty early in the season to where you don't have to worry too much about taking him super late. You just don't see that type of consistency in a guy that
Absolutely.
1 is at the tight end spot and 2 is super late in your draft.
Yeah. He's a real sleeper. I think people are not looking at him in their drafts. Like you said, the consistency. I remember him on your team last year, dude. He was great week in and week out for you. All right, guys. Ending us off, my tight end, Darren Waller. You've heard me talk about him time and time again, stacking him with Daniel Jones in your drafts. If that's a strategy you want to go with. Darren Waller is just a guy I love. I think he's a very dynamic player. We saw him in his years with the Raiders. Last year, unfortunately, was not good. A lot of dysfunction within that organization. But I think a new start, fresh start, getting coached by Brian Dable. We heard Waller talk about how much he loves the coaching staff there, how much different it is. I just think he's rejuvenated, almost like a Rodgers situation, just totally rejuvenated, puts everything behind him. He's looking up. He wants to perform. One game he played in preseason, and he garnered like 4 targets in 1 drive or 2 drives, something like that, a crazy target share.
Yeah, Daniel Jones is just security blanket.
Yeah,
Darren
again,
all day.
this is another guy. I mean, I guess Daniel Jones, excuse me if I'm wrong, but I forget if he played with Odell or not. He might have played with him his rookie season. But outside of that, if he didn't, then this is the best guy he's played with at the receiver position. And I know he's a tight end, but he's basically a receiver in a tight end's body. Waller at ADP of 51, going right behind DJ Moore as of now. A guy I love. If you can get them two on the 4-5 turn, man, I'm loving that all day. Darren Waller, guys, I think he's going to get a lot of receptions. He always produces with the yardage. You'll see him used in the red zone. Waller is a guy I'm targeting if you like to go tight end early. Wait out on those first few guys and then go get Waller later.
So that ends off our guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Like and subscribe. Comment down in the comment section below. We had a blast making this video. We want to make more of these for you.
Yep.
So have a good one.
Go get these guys.